What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm the real Jussy.
I'm Peter Parkour, and we are the Distorted Theorists.
Peter, Fast X, man, we are here. We have arrived. It's been like years in the making, this one.
Well, it has been, considering, well, if you paid attention to not this year's year in review, but to the last year in review that we did.
Yep.
I don't know, I can't remember if it was the worst or if it was one of my worst movies of the year was Fast 9. Yeah. And it was well awful.
Well, listen, it's been a legacy right now. It's been a great franchise that has come a long way.
Yep.
I mean, you're talking about...
We loved Fast and Furious. We loved that when it first came out.
This franchise started off as street racing, straight up. It inspired a lot of games like Need for Speed Underground, remember? And that all came out at the same time.
And it had no reason being as good as it was. It was a street.
No reason.
How can you make a movie about street racing? I was like, well, we're going to throw a little bit of the Point Break in there too.
Yeah. And then you just had some great actors, Vin Diesel and Paul Walker.
He was unknown at that point.
Well,
really.
yeah,
Vin Diesel was the Iron Giant and Pitch Black.
For me, they were both unknown at the time because I was younger or whatever, and I didn't know who Paul Walker. But obviously, after this movie, we definitely know. Then, of course, we all got Tokyo Drift as our number 3. It was similar, but we lost all of our actors.
You just skipped over Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah, I know, but we're lineaging here. And then, of course, it shifted gears again. Went back. Yeah, I know. You see what I did there? It shifted gears again when we went back to 4, 5, 6, 7. But on that note, it wasn't so much street racing anymore. It was more like heisting and
which is what
action.
got me into it.
Yeah, and one of the biggest things this franchise did when it felt like it was getting in a lull.
Literally.
Yeah,
the literally biggest thing that could have happened.
Which was
The Rock.
The Rock. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was brought in, and I mean this franchise just re-shot off again. I felt like it got a second wind. But what's your experience with it? Like, you've seen these in theaters and stuff?
Well, okay, so Fast 1, 2, and 3, they were downloaded on my old Toshiba laptop. That was how I got to see them. It was funny
Which I
because
think they robbed those in the first movie or something. So
probably, but the first movie I actually watched by accident because I downloaded something else in the good old days of LimeWire, and it downloaded it was titled. I think I was trying to download one of the Harry Potter movies. That's how I saw Fight Club as well. Anyway, so I watched it. I was like, this actually wasn't so bad. And the second one had come out, and then the third one was coming out shortly after. So I ended up watching all of them like that. But then with The Fast and the Furious.
Right, they changed it up.
That was when I started watching them in theater, and that blew me away. I mean, with the actual strength of the heist, and yes, there was the element of silliness with, like, you can't do that with the GTI, you can't do that with the Super, you can't. And I was like, all right.
And of course, this is a trailer reaction for Fast X right now, so spoilers for all 1 through 9 is pretty much on the table. But I mean, it got sillier. It got really good, but then now, like you said, number 9 was a bit too silly. And I gotta admit, I'm personally not a big fan of John Cena, the actor. That's just me, just my opinion. I didn't mind when they brought in The Rock. That was dope. Then they hit me with Jason Statham in the end credit scene of, I think it was Fast 6 or 7. And I was actually like freaking out in theater.
Fast 7.
And then Charlize Theron was there as a villain in one, which I was like, that's okay. I know it's using technology. Then the last one hit us. I mean, they went to space, which was a little far-fetched for me.
It was the end of Fast 6. Fast 6 was when Jason Statham came in because that was when they showed he killed Han.
Yeah, which they brought back in number 9.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. They're just kind of like,
they're retconning too much here. Is Gal Gadot going to pop back? No. I hope not.
She was a smear.
I know, she. Well, you would think, but I mean, Fast and Furious has a way to bring people back. But having said that,
a smear on the ground.
But having said that, it's Super Bowl season. We're getting a lot of trailers.
Yeah,
and we're going to start it off, I think, with Fast X.
Yeah, we gotta we've waxed.
Let's catch up. Let's catch up and see what we're going to see.
Let's hope that this is better than Fast 9 because it's got my boy JJ.
It's got to be. But before we do, guys, as always, if you could hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you enjoy the content, we do appreciate it. Peter, let's get into Fast X, the trailer.
Fast 24.
Right now. Let's get it.
It's the same house that has exploded.
Has been very hard.
Back to where it all started.
And yet here you are.
Letty?
This
I think Vin Diesel's getting less and less eyebrows as the movies go along.
Something little piece of it. He said, Dad,
God, that car.
they're not afraid of anything. But I am
Oh,
afraid of losing someone I love.
Oh, well, we know what's going to happen in this movie,
family,
then.
Peter. It's all about
He's going to
family.
lose someone he loves.
Torreto,
Oh,
you're about to learn all about
Jay Momoa. Like you said. Ooh.
JJ.
built such a beautiful life.
I'm actually excited for him.
filled with love and family. I never got that chance.
They're back to Rio. Oh, no, this
Stole
is...
that from me.
Wait, he stole that from him? What?
My future,
Oh!
So he was
Yeah, but
was
that's,
there.
that's from Fast 5!
my family.
How was he there?
Now, I'm gonna break yours. Piece
Yes,
by
Spike.
piece.
That's like the Jericho missile.
God damn.
The soundtrack is one thing you can always depend on. Oh, Bree!
What's the plan, Dom?
Oh, God, he's back.
John Cena is in this?
Yes.
One of us might not come back from this,
I'm excited for Jay Momoa, man.
but we have
J Moa.
Yeah. First name basis. Oh, he just hit him with the
Yeah.
F you.
Accept death. When suffering is over.
Look at that ball.
And
Yes,
Indiana
Spike.
Jones.
It's a ball bearing.
Do you think someone's in that? Was that?
set up.
He got like an army coming
tear
out.
us apart.
Oh my God, I can't remember his name.
Back to the
It
roots.
used to be about winning. We
Is
raced for
it going to come down to one race?
You miss it. You love to see it.
Today, I raced to stop the bloodbath.
Yo.
He had guns in his hair.
Having such a big family, how do you choose the ones you save?
Oh, that's a good question. That's powerful.
Let's race!
Ooh, I just got Jussy. Gotta love that action. Oh, Jason!
You still know how to drive?
What? They're bringing Statham back.
What do you think?
The guy that he killed.
No.
We got Lambos. We got the Porsches.
Is The Rock in this?
Game recognizes game.
No.
What is Brie Larson turning on?
Yo, you.
Oh, that was dope. Oh, he got his kid.
I told you that was going to happen.
Charlize Theron? That looked like her plane, but it looks like. Oh, yes,
Not
buddy.
how it
You
works.
will never be able to break my family.
Show us what you got, Dom. Show us what you got, Dom. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yes, sir. I was like carbon fiber kind of.
Good morning, sunshine.
Wait,
You gotta be kidding me.
Doya's back. Yo. Yo. The end of the road begins. That's actually sick, dope line, though.
Okay. So,
Okay. There's a bit to unpack there.
Well, it was almost a 4-minute trailer there, honestly.
Yep.
So we got Jason Momoa, we've got Brie Larson, we've got Charlize Theron, we've got John Cena, we've got
Jason Statham. Michelle Rodriguez is back, obviously.
Well, yeah, but she's been in every single movie except Fast.
Well, she was dead for a while again and came back. They love to kill people.
But
and bring
wasn't
them
she only dead in one of them?
back. 2, I think. I think she was out for 2, if I'm not mistaken. I think she came back in 7. She was out 5 and 6, I think.
Okay.
But anyway, go ahead.
Um,
I'm down for Jason Momoa as a bad guy. The man
I'm
looks the part.
I'm down. Yes, that looks insane.
Yeah.
And of course, he's just more Jason Momoa, and the whole Pride of Gypsies. He's got hair all dolled up and everything like that.
Yeah.
But he's got to have some recognizable baddies with him.
But listen, you know, I've been saying it on this channel forever. I love movies that double back on themselves later,
Yeah.
and he was present for Fast 5, which is literally my favorite of them all. He was there when the bank heist happened.
But I was
I can't wait to see it all tied together because you know the movie's going to open with Fast 5. You know it's going to happen, and that's dope. And Paul Walker was in Fast 5. Will he be used? Like, will we technically see him in this movie? That could be a little cool if his image is allowed to be used, type thing.
That's risky.
You know. There was talks way back when that his brother was going to do like a CGI performance type thing.
Well, he
so
did
I
that
don't
in
know.
8.
It could be in 11 if they finish it off with 11. You never know if the rights are there, like agreeances and all that.
And that's the thing too, because this leads into Fast X2. I don't know what they're gonna call it, X2, and then Wolverine comes in.
As long as it ain't like Final Fantasy X and X2, because we know where that went. But anyway, I digress. I digress.
It looks like it's gonna be, again, not to sound like the high octane. It's gonna be everything happening at once. We saw from the trailers showing all the and they're like freaking John Cena's throwing people through floors and everything like that. But is it gonna be a Fast 9?
No, okay, so one comment I do want to make is, watching what we just watched, even with the helicopter scene and all that, that's what I've come to expect from Fast and Furious movies. However, this one looks a lot more grounded and realistic than some previous installments.
John Cena threw a man through the floor.
Yes, I realize that, but The Rock was doing crazy. Remember when The Rock picked up that dude and chokeholded him?
Because The Rock can do it.
I know, but like... but it's the stuff like that.
We've
Like,
seen him do it.
I can watch every Fast and Furious from 1 to 8, and everything they do, I believe they can do it. But when it came to Fast 9, just some stuff was outlandish.
Magnets.
I'll take it. I don't care. But what an ensemble cast. Like, you had started to riddle them all off. I mean, like, the budget for this must be, like, astronomical at this point.
Well, this is the thing. And I think, and they filmed X and whatever they're going to call the second one back to back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the budget for this one is huge. Everyone's going to get a huge payday. Vin Diesel obviously is. I'm probably sure he has still that stupid clause in his contract where he can't lose in a fight.
Having said that, I'll touch on that. Do you think the end of this franchise will be with Dominic Torreto passing?
No, because it won't be. It's just going to be the whole, like, it's been a long
You think
day.
so?
And it's going to go off like that again. In some way, shape, or form. It'll be the next big song from Charlie Puth and all that stuff. Charlie Puth and Lizzo. Calling it now.
But I mean, man, the Super Bowl knows how to kick it off right and get people hyped for a couple movie
This
trailers.
is Super Bowl.
Do we
This
look
came
like
out-
two? Yeah, but it's a part of the Super Bowl fiasco and ensemble.
We're
but like, I
coming
mean,
for you from the future.
you've seen the channel, you see our bodies. We ain't two sports guys. Let's come on. We watched the Super Bowl for the trailers.
Jesus, that's awful to say.
I know, but I'm going to throw us both under the bus. What are you going to do? But you like it? You hyped?
Nothing
You
apparently,
pumped?
because I'm not a sportsy guy.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Maybe GSP could be in this.
well, he is making the jump from Marvel. Who knows? But having said that, guys, thank you so much for joining us for the Fast X trailer reaction.
The Fast 35 trailer. So glad.
We'll be here 35 years from now when the new Fast and Furious pops. But guys, if you enjoy the content, like having a few laughs with it, and want to see our channel grow, if you could hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, we always appreciate it. And with that, I am the real Jussy.
I'm Peter Parkour, and like we always say around here, keep it real.